What if I told you a young girl once convinced an entire nation to kill their cattle, destroy their crops, and wait for a prophecy that never came true? This is the true story of Nongqawuse, a teenage girl whose prophecy forever changed the fate of the Xhosa people during the cattle killings of 1856 to 1857. Before we dive into how this happened, let's explore who she was. Nongqawuse was born around 1840 in the Eastern Cape of South Africa. This was during a time when Xhosa people were struggling against the increasing power of British colonial forces. Her parents died when she was young, and she was raised by her uncle, who was a respected spiritual leader. At 15, Nongqawuse claimed that her ancestors approached her at the river. She said that she met two spirits who told her that if Xhosa people slaughtered all their cattle and destroyed their crops, that the dead would rise, the British would be destroyed, and the Xhosa nation would gain more wealth and power. When she first told her uncle this, he was skeptical, but when a man claimed he had seen his dead brother, he started to believe her. It wasn't long until word of the prophecy spread across the entire Xhosa nation, leading to the widespread killing of cattle. Not everyone believed the prophecy. A small group of people, known as the stingy ones, refused to follow it. When the prophecy didn't come true, she blamed them, saying their lack of faith caused the prophecy to fail. The killings finally stopped in early 1858 when it became clear that none of the prophecies would come true. By then, it was too late. About 40,000 people had starved to death, nearly 500,000 cattle were killed, and for the first time, the British had the upper hand. Seeing the weakened state of the Xhosa nation, the British tightened their control over the region. After her failure, Nongqawuse was given to Major John Gola, a British magistrate who took her in. It's easy to judge those who followed her prophecy, but we must remember the context. At that time, many herds were suffering from lung sickness, a contagious bacterial disease that devastated the cattle. Today, Nongqawuse's name is synonymous with mockery and betrayal, a stark reminder of how desperation and blind faith can destroy a nation.